Welcome everyone. So in this tutorial we are going to learn about static members of a C++ class. So static can be your data members or it can be your member functions. Because a class contains two things, that is data members and member function. So we'll work in this tutorial about the static members, that is the data members or the member function. So we'll learn both the things, how we can create a data member as static and how we can create a function which is a member function of a class as a static. So what does introduction in this topic is, we can define class member static using a static keyword. So whatever I want to make static, I have to put that keyword in front of that. So when we declare a member of a class as static, it means no matter how many objects of the class are created, there is only one copy of the static member. So what is the advantage? When I'm using a static keyword in front of integer value x, it means I will be having just one copy of x no matter either 100 times, 1000 times it is called, because I have put the static keyword in front of it. So it means I am going to use it just as a single copy of a static member. So this is why we use static keyword and make our member functions or the data members as static. So of course we know that we can have a static data member or we can have a static member function. So first thing is, we are going to learn about static data member. What are the properties of a data member which is a static? So this static data member can be simply created by putting a static keyword in front of that data member. So the first thing is, you have to put static keyword in front of your data member. So data member can be anything, any variable which we are defining in the class. So if we want to create a static data member, when we want only just one copy of that data member to be shared between multiple objects. So why we create static data members? The reason is because I just want to use a single copy of the data member to be shared by multiple objects, just to save the space. So when the first object is created, the value is initialized to 0. So when we create the first copy of object, the value is initialized to 0. The scope is within the class. So if there is a class, and the scope of this static member will be just this class only. It cannot be used outside the class. The lifetime is still the execution of the program. This initialization, which is initialized as 0, the lifetime is till the class, the execution of program is done. And you can initialize the static data member using scope resolution operator also. Right. So what we can do is, we can use a scope resolution operator when we want to use a static data member. In the next tutorial, we are going to learn about the example, how it works, and then we'll find out how the execution of that program can take place. Stay tuned for more knowledge.